Hello and welcome to the Taste of Scotland podcast. I'm your host, Jim Gordon, and it's good to have you back here once again. We're getting real close. Just got another week, and we're going to be doing it in Franklin at the Macon County Fairgrounds. That is June 17th all day. We also, don't forget, have the parade and party going on Friday night downtown Franklin. And also they do have a Kirkin of the Tartans Sunday morning over at the Presbyterian Church in Franklin. First off, what have we got for you? We're getting pretty close to finalizing our schedules. We've got, first off, on the stages, we have 2 stages for Celtic music and demonstrations. And we got some harp playing going to be going on there early in the morning on Saturday. We'll have our opening ceremony about 10 o'clock Sunday morning. That'll include with the Jamestown Pipe and Drum Band doing a parade around the fairgrounds. Along with our parade of tartans, we'll have all the flags flying and the pipers piping and the drummers drumming. It'll be a great time. On stage, we also have the Mountain Muse Band. They are from Clayton in the Franklin area, playing some good traditional Irish and Scottish and Celtic music for us, as well as the Jacobites by Name will be with us. They are also a traditional Scottish band. We've got Wild Mountain Time, which is Norma Jean and myself. We like to play a little traditional Celtic music for you. Also, we have our headliners, Colin Grant Adams. He's a balladeer. He's out of Glasgow, Kentucky. He'll be singing for us and doing his renditions of some traditional Scottish music. We also have Andrew Finn McGill, who's a fine fiddler, come from the Asheville area. He will be joining us on stage as well as in our fiddler's tent. And there he and Marie Dunkel from the Mountain Muse Band, their fiddle player, will be not really giving lessons, but giving instructions, tips on different techniques. And we invite everybody to come join them there. Bring your fiddle with you and show them what you're doing. Maybe they can help you out. Maybe you can help them out with some techniques. You never know. It's just to have some fun and to get with other fiddle players and expand your knowledge. We'll also, at the fiddler's tent, we'll be having some dance lessons. Daniel Lawton has put together some Highland Scottish country dancing. He'll be doing that a couple times during the day. We'll have the schedule. It's not only on the tasteofscotland.org, but we'll have it in the programs and posted all over the fairgrounds, so you shouldn't have any problem missing any of that activity. Speaking of activities, we also have the dogs, the sheep herding dogs, that are going to be giving demonstrations on how to keep them sheep in line and how to get them to go where you want them to go. And that's always a lot of fun and very, very entertaining to watch the sheepdog demonstration. These are border collies, of course, that they use to herd the sheep. We also have axe throwing. 865 Axe Throwing will be joining us from Knoxville. They bring in the cages, the big trailers, and you learn the technique. You can get in there and practice, and if you got it right, you sign up for a little tournament, and we'll put your prowess in axe throwing to test there. Okay, what else? I've talked about the music. The Cherokee will be there all day long on Saturday also. They will be giving us demonstrations in their way of life with their storytelling, their dancing, some of their musical instruments they play, the flutes and such, and the drums, a little basket weaving, some arts and crafts. Just a fun day with the Cherokee joining us. And there's a reason we invite the Cherokee every year to our museum. That's because in this area, the Scotch Irish and the Cherokee, their heritage, they blend together much more than, say, the German or the English settlers, just basically because of the background, because of the society that they were coming from, the clan society compared to the tribal society. But anyways, the Cherokees from the Museum of the Cherokee, they will be with us all day on Saturday. Did I mention the coup? We're going to have one of them big hairy coups come and hang out, and they're always fun to pet, and the kids love to interact with the coup. We do have a kids program, which will be going on all day long. We'll have some junior games we're setting up there, along with some arts and crafts and stuff for the kids to have fun with. Nessie will be there, and perhaps some mermaids, perhaps some unicorns, all kinds of fun things happening there in our kids program at the Taste of Scotland Festival. Again, June 17th at the Macon County Fairground. I think I've got everything covered, and I hope you'll come visit us and come see us. I'll be there all day, both on the stage and running around taking care of things. We've got lots of neat vendors. I want to mention some of the sponsors that are helping us out this year. We have TDA and TDC. These are the tourist development organizations for the town of Franklin and for the Franklin Nantahala Chamber of Commerce. Also, the Cowee School of the Arts and Heritage. They have given us a nice donation. They're going to be helping us out also, as well as, excuse me, Madeline Watt, Madeline's Garden. She's given us a nice donation. Macon Furniture Mart, also one of this year's sponsors, as well as Watauga Creek, the Gazebo Creekside Cafe. Got some great food down over there. They're helping us out with a nice donation as one of our sponsors. And we've got Earl. We have Earl, the Highlander Roofing Services. They are helping us out. They give us a nice check. We're going to make them a Earl. And hey, with a big enough check, you could be king for the day. Who knows? Okay. We're going to have some fun all day long. Don't forget the Kaylee also on Friday night. The parade starts at 6 o'clock downtown Franklin. If you'd like to join us in the parade for whatever reason, if you have your kilt, you can be in costume, but it's not necessary. We're always looking for people to carry some of those banners with us for us. We've got a bunch of them that make the parade really cool. We'll be gathering at 5:15 Town Hall. And then the parade starts at 6. We'll go down Main Street or around the block there to Stewart Street, come back to the Kaylee over there behind the Raskeller. This is all Friday night. We have the Mountain Muse Band be playing. Gracious Plate has graciously agreed to provide some food for us there, so there'll be food for sale. Raskeller right there, all the refreshments you could need. Lots of good music and lots of good fun. That's all Friday night downtown Franklin. The festival is Saturday at the Macon County Fairgrounds. This is June 17th. And on June 18th, we have the Kirkin of the Tartan over at the First Presbyterian Church. And they'll have a concert following put on by the Arts Council. It's usually of Celtic nature, but I'm not real sure who they've got this year. That's it on what we've got going on. I hope everybody can make it. As far as the rest of our podcast, Norma Jean's here today. We're going to do a couple of songs. This will be a little preview for you from the Wild Mountain Thyme. That's spelled T-I-M-E, by the way. Wild Mountain Thyme. You get it? Okay. And then we'll come back, a quick calendar and some more fine festival footage for you. So we're going to be right back with Norma Jean and have a little music. Here we go, guys. Franklin town in the county down one morning last July. Maureen Green came to sweet Colleen and she smiled as she passed me by. Oh, she looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a good young girl, sure I shook myself to see I was really there. Bantry Bay from Derry Quay from Galway to Dublin town. Made I've seen of the sweet Colleen and I met in the county down. As off she sped, sure I shook my head and smiled with the feeling rare. Passes by, says I, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? Boy smiled at me and he says he, she's a Jim, Ireland's crown. Rosie McCain from the banks of the Bain, she's a star of the county town. Bantry Bay, Derry Quay, Galway Sunday clothes. With my hat cocked back and my shoes shine bright, smile from my nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, nor horse I'll yoke, till my plow turns a rust-colored brown. Smiling bright by my own battered side, since the start of the county down. Bantry Bay up the Derrick Way, from Galway to Dublin town. Made I seem like a sweet Colleen that I met the county down. Bantry Bay up the Derrick Way, from Galway to Dublin town. Made I seem like a sweet Colleen met in the county down. How was that? All right, well, that was fun.
Now in Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled a wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, fine cockles and bustles, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, fine cockles, mussels, alive, alive, oh. Now she was a fishmonger, and church was no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. They all wheeled their barrows through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Now she died of a fever, no one to grieve her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow to streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Oh, the night that Patty Murphy died. The night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk, and we ain't got sober yet. As long as the bottles passed around, every man was feeling gay. Old Erie came with the bagpipes, some music for to play. And that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. Oh, they said it was one another. Every drink in the place was whole. The night that Murphy died, his Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner, pouring out a grief. Jelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room, the bottle of whiskey stole. Put that bottle with the corpse, put that whiskey cold. That's how they show the respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. Oh, they said it was the same and winked at one another. Every place in the place was full the night that Murphy died. 2 o'clock in the morning, after emptying the jug, Doyle rolls up the icebox lid to see poor Patty's mug. We stopped the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time. At 2:15, we argued it was 9. That's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's found out when they got there, they left the corpse behind. That's how
they show the respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. Oh, they said it was fun and shame, and they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full. Night that Murphy died.
The night that Patty Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk, and they ain't got sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, the man was feeling gay. Old Erie came with the bagpipes, some music for to play. And that's how they showed their respect for Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. Oh, they said it was just a shame, and winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full. The night that Murphy died. Every drink in the place was full. The night that Murphy died. Now see, and when you do it, you didn't catch it, but
1, 2, 3, 4. Old Butcher tells a story. Life has made his shade. Up every morning and before I start his day, I take a drag on last night's cigarette, on ringing it straight down little something and be on my way. Oh, travel far and wide with his head many ports. Guided by the compass, I found beauty to the north. I told the tale of many lives where the pictures of my own have my memories around me. I won't be alone. Or somewhere just for showing up, others were for growing up. Sometimes I was so messed up I didn't have a clue. Ain't gonna no one over, I wear them just for you. Got your name written here on a rose tattoo, on a rose tattoo, on a rose tattoo. I got your name here in a rose tattoo. This one's for the mighty sea, mischief, gold, and piracy. Oh, this one for the man who raised me tough, sacrifice, and bravery. This one for our favorite game, oh, black and white, raise the flag. This one for my family name, pride I wear it to my grave. Some were just for showing up, others were for growing up. Sometimes I was so messed up I didn't have a clue. Ain't winning no one over, I wear them just for you. I got your name written here in a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo, in a rose tattoo. I got your name here in a rose tattoo. hope you enjoyed that. We sure do have fun playing the music. Thank you, Norma Jean and Josh. He's sitting in there with us. A quick calendar before we wrap it up for today. Of course, our festival is June 17th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. This weekend coming up, if you get to see this in time, on June 10th, I believe it's the 10th and 11th, is the Blairsville Highland Games. Some of the bands I know they have, Celtic Conundrum is a trio, Irish traditional music out of the St. Pete, Tampa Bay area. They'll be there at Blairsville, as well as Colin Grant Adams. Bob Valentine's going to be in Blairsville. Now, if you've never got a chance to listen to Bob Valentine, you're in for a treat. Go to Blairsville. He is an MC and a comic. He could be a stand-up anywhere. He's a funny guy, a quick wit. He keeps things moving along, and he's a nice guy. He's a good friend. Bob Valentine. He'll be there in Blairsville. He usually shows up over in Dandridge, which is a September festival. They have a Scots-Irish downtown festival there in Dandridge, Tennessee. That's usually the last weekend of September. Also on that same weekend in September is one that is scheduled, the North Georgia Highland Games. I believe this is in Clayton. Look for that around September time. We'll have more info on that later on. Other games in the area. After ours on the 17th, everybody kind of starts getting ready for the Grandfather Mountain. That's the grandfather of the Highland Games for sure. I know they've got Almanac scheduled this year. They have Scooter Muse and Jill Chambliss scheduled to play this year. They have north of Argyle, another one of those west coast of Florida Celtic bands. They will be there at Grandfather Mountain. Seven Nations will be making an appearance at their Saturday night concert. They have a Celtic rock concert on Saturday night, and I believe Seven Nations will be making an appearance there. If you've ever heard Seven Nations, that's a big treat. Also on that same date, which is, by the way, July 8th, I believe, the Tuatha Band. They're over in, there's a new casino over in Bristol. It's I believe it's part of the Hard Rock Cafe group of restaurants. Whatever. I'm not sure if it's a casino. I'll have to look that up for you. But anyways, Tuatha is playing up there. If you're in the Bristol, Tennessee area, definitely go check them out. They also do their monthly first Thursday, Tuatha being they. This is at the Pigeon Forge Hard Rock Cafe. If you happen to be looking for something to do in Pigeon Forge on a Thursday, check it out. It's a good show. The dogs are telling me it's time to wrap this up. So Scotsmen of the Carolinas, look for them. They're on Facebook. They also have some scheduled gatherings that they have at different pubs throughout the Carolinas. They're always fun, good group of people there. They put the kilts on and just enjoy one another's company and share their heritage. Don't forget the Scotsman Pub over in Waynesville on Sunday Sunday afternoons, about 2 o'clock, I believe, is when they start. They have the Rich Gingrich Trio, which doing some fine Celtic music there. Look for the Celtic music wherever you go. It's always support your musicians. It's harder and harder these days for musicians to make a buck. You know, the technology has moved on for a lot of you don't see many albums or CDs even anymore. It's all so they a lot more rely on live performances. So go, by all means, support live music whenever you can. Look for us coming up after the festival. Josh and I are putting together a Center for Celtic Culture podcast. We hope to be presenting some shows ourselves in the future. We'll be building our website, and who knows, it'd be nice to get a brick and mortar place where we can settle down and put on shows, do some Celtic art gallery kind of stuff, some jewelry and different Celtic arts, discuss different Celtic, Scottish, and authors through the years. There's been so many, from Sir Walter Scott to Robert Burns to all these fine Dole, Sir Robert Cole. There's a whole list of Scottish literature through the years that we would like to delve into. And if this is something that interests you, let us know. Leave a comment. All that stuff that helps us. The likes and the subscriptions and all that fun stuff just keeps you informed of what we're doing. And if you would like to, like I say, if you leave a comment, say, I'd like to know about this particular aspect of Celtic culture, be it mythology, be it history, be it arts, be it science, be it whatever it be, let us know and we'll check it out and see what we can put together for you. Okay, we've got a little bit of footage, I believe, to show you there just to get you in the spirit for next weekend in Franklin, North Carolina, the Taste of Scotland Festival and Highland Games. Hope to see you there.